we made it. Now we're unmiked or unmuted, I should
We are
say.
here.
We are sharing one computer. We're going to do this fairly quick. We have been traveling all day and we had a late night on the hunt. Last night we hit some bangers. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you all have a good weekend. Let's jump into it. The total market cap on the 4 hour, let's clean that up from last time, is holding right in this above the median area, and trying to get the bullish cross to go to the other direction. We have the parallel channel here, which would be the retest and off if this candle could actually stay out, which would be great. And we could start this movement back along this bottom trend line and see money flow back in. I'm still cautiously optimistic. I went over a lot of my feelings in the hunt last night. And if you took some of those entries, we're already in profits. And long-term, still very bullish. Really curious as to what these next couple of days over the weekend bring. Is it a typical weekend where we've been seeing the money flow in? Or could we see some downwards action? It's when it's in the middle of everything, it's really hard to say, and that's on the 4 hour. So if you really wanted to figure out was more going in, and look at that. I mean, it really looked like that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight.
So on the 1 hour, we got the bullish here, but that doesn't equate to the larger time frames. And on the daily, we really need to stay out of this downward trend and on our way up, or this could very much so turn into a bearish cross. The good news on the daily is we're down here on stochastic. We've been holding this area up in here for a while. Today's a big day to see if we hold, if it's just a stalemate, a little tiny blip, or are we going to see lots of price action? Time will only tell. So far, holding the pattern of what we've been thinking, looking at. Dominance has come down a bit, which is probably why we're starting to see a little bit of run in the alts and a little bit of green. So that's nice. We broke out massively out of our rectangle where we had all this W action before, just skyrocketed and up here. Not necessarily a bad thing when we're waiting for our alt run to happen. More money flowing into the market, typically when it first comes in, stays in Bitcoin. We're still in the Bitcoin run. We're not in an alt cycle yet. So that was surprising in how much. And that's why I was out last Thursday. We did the hunt last night. Speaking of Bitcoin, bullish cross right there. Look at that on the 4 hour. There we are. A few candles ago while we were sleeping. And holding this area, holding higher highs and higher lows from this last bit in the 4 hours, which is healthy. Just hopefully going around in this wedge that we were talking about. And this big W is the consolidation that it might just happen in this rectangle for a long time. We can get rid of that because that was more just to talk about it. But that's where we want to see. We need to obviously retest both these areas. Our trend line's down, maintain the trend line up. Here will be a point of contention, and obviously our all-time high will be a point of contention, needing to retest as well. Our one entry hit the day after we called it. Our stink bid never did. Wasn't surprised by that. And we usually say they don't. Ethereum went a little divergent on our thoughts this last few days, but not overly. And nothing that didn't really make sense. A lot of the stuff was drawn on the daily. And we said we wanted to keep this belly of the curve on the daily to consolidate in here and break out into these next levels of
I
resistance.
think you were pretty spot on that
Mm,
from this perspective.
well, cheers. We wanted to more see that teacup and handle before when we erased
True.
it and then it broke down. But it's doing what we thought it would be doing, and it's in a buy zone. We gave 2 entries the same time we did Bitcoin a few days ago, and our first entry hit. This was a stink bid, but we hit here today. So if you did take that 322951 as an entry on Ethereum, congratulations, you're up in profits. So we are going to be keeping it really quick today because we've been traveling all day. It is Friday, and we did a long hunt last night. I'm not going to dig too much into it, but we had, I think, 32 entries lined up out of the hunt last night. And OXO, we hit both entries. And you're a little bit in profit now with your dollar cost entry on both those entries. They hit obviously on that first entry would have hit on that candle, and then the second entry on that one. So looking forward to seeing where that goes. Same with 1 inch. The 3 entries, these 2 would have hit on this candle. We just had them to the right. We were saying the prices, and that was there. So congratulations if you made some of these. 1 inch Ave, same thing. This entry would have hit on this candle today. Blah, blah, blah. And you can go back and watch if you want. They are fairly long because we went through the whole list. But I will be posting more of these here shortly in the Discord for those in it. And we have a little bit left on the hunt to go. I want everybody to just have a good weekend.
Yeah, can we tell them about the giveaway?
The giveaway.
The DGen giveaway.
The DGen giveaway.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell them?
Well, I think we were talking about doing a little giveaway, and I was suggesting, maybe the 70th show.
And I said the 69
How
for
about
the
this?
DGens.
How about the 69th show? So we thought we'd do something like that. We're not exactly sure what it's going to be quite yet, but
Okay, I thought you were going to say, I was like, I don't know if we decided. But yes, the 69th show, we are going to do a giveaway for the fam. You need to be following us on Twitter, in our Discord. If you're not doing either, jump in. It is going to be fun. This is not financial advice, fucking course. And it is our show number 62.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to be the fastest show in history for NFA OFC.
9 minutes.
And we haven't made any of those sheep decisions. We will be in the Discord a little bit. Like I said, we've been traveling all day. We literally just got out of the vehicle and are unpacking, but we wanted to get in, say a quick hello, and
remind you to touch some grass this weekend because we're doing that, and it's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome. And the market's responding to what we think and how it should be acting. The total market cap is looking healthy. It seems to be holding in the center box, which is that 2.3 to the 2.5. For the most part, we get up to the 2.6. We haven't been able to get above it. But we're in a buy area or money coming into the market area for stochastic. RSI is right healthy, right in the middle. We just got to avoid that cross and see money come in. And the best way to do that is to watch it on your 4s. And it already looks like we have the belly and it just wants to go. So that to me is a great news. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Short and quick.
And we'll see you midnight Mondays.
Oh, yeah. Midnight on Monday will be the next show. And there's going to be a lot of goodies coming at you from the entries, the exits, more about the prizes, and some exciting news.
And are we going to see some more compression, or are we going to see a break? I'm, curious.
And if anything major happens over the weekend, we will jump in live for the most part, but it'll
Okay.
be short. Why not?
Why not? We'll come and chat with you for a bit.
All right,
Later, Gators.